Shalom. I'd like to say our praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to apostles of great millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. Right? We're approaching the famine of the word. You won't be able to have access to the prophets. Right? They're going to they're gonna suspend our accounts, and you won't be able to have access, to what's going on, right? Because um Esau's gonna blacklist the so-called internet, right? And we're basically one step closer to their whole enterprise, their NWO, right? Everything what's going on is according to Bible prophecy, right? Because the only prophecy that we're waiting for, is the mark of the beast, right? Where you won't be able to buy or sell. This is their plan, of the global elite, right? To have a one world system, one world currency, and you won't be able to buy or sell save you that had the mark. So that mark of the beast, Revelation 13:15, that's coming, man, and we are very near to it. That's why the World Economic Forum with Carl Schwab, they plan on doing a lot of things, right? So all this is a part of this 2030 agenda by these elite, man. So now, so you niggas who were scoffing and who thought this thing was a joke, who thought that this thing is not going to come to pass, it's coming to pass and right in front of your face, man. So I get Amos 8:11. Behold, the days comes of the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. So you won't be able to have access to us unto the prophets, right? And so that's gonna be the last stage where you won't be able to have access to the prophets. You won't see us in the highways and byways. You won't even see our videos because they're gonna shut down the videos. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. That's what's gonna happen, man. Right? Because you scoffed, right? And you thought this thing is not serious. Said, oh, some of you Jake said, oh, this is not gonna happen in my lifetime. All right, watch, things gonna happen, man. Right here in Babylon, America, Jake in Canada, like wherever Jake is scattered, because they're basically partying and bullshitting. They don't really give a shit about the Most High. Like they don't care. That they like how the system is, man. Jake loves the system, man. Where Esau is the oppressor, right? And Jake likes it says Isaiah. What is Isaiah 1? Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. And that's what Jake is. Jake has Stockholm syndrome, man. So like you can't work with these niggas, man. Right? They're kissing the white man's ass, right? Because he has the power, so they do anything to try to get like to get a piece of, like that song with that D'Angelo, he died. His song was called "A Piece of the Devil's Pie," right? And that's what Jake wants. Jake wants a piece of the devil's pie, and they want to eat the so-called Happy Meal, right? And like with Kanye, he had one of his songs. He said, Uh, I sold my soul for I sold my soul for a crappy meal. A few at least it came with a few toys and a happy meal or some shit like that. That's what Jake is, man. Like, like the elect, we're not satisfied. We're not satisfied because we don't have the power, man. And we're looking, which we are. The elect is going to obtain the power, right? And we're going to get the power, right? And they're going to rule over their oppressors. The elect is going to rule over the oppressors, those who oppressed us, man. So we got to continue on. We can't faint. We can't get weak during this time. We got to just continue to press on, man. You know, um, I didn't really have anything played. I didn't really have any scriptures lined up, but we're in that time, man. That the Lord is going to punish the 2/3 of our people. So I'll get Ezekiel. Where is it? Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto me, this is the prophet Ezekiel during the Babylonian captivity. Go, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. Right? And the mark is known as the Tawa, exempt from judgment. This is the angel that's going to exempt the elect from judgment that's going to come on the shores of this world, man. Right? And the angels, the death angel is going to be out there, and they're going to slaughter the 2/3. And to the others, he said in my hearing, go after him through the midst of the city and smite. Let not your eyes spear, neither have you pity. So this is what the angel is going to do. Slay all the old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man whom is the mark. Begin at my sanctuary. So that's going to happen. So those who call themselves Israelites, who's not teaching the correct doctrine, that's going off, saying that all nations, like the guys, the Genesis guy, Deacon says that all nations could make it because he got the bag. He got a little like piece of the devil's pie. So now he's pushing a false doctrine, right? And you other Israelite camps who's not preaching the correct doctrine, the Lord's gonna judge them. Then they began at my ancient men which were before the house. And he said unto him, defile the house, and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city. That's what the angels are going to do, man. The angels are not going to have no pity, right? Because this is what the Heavenly Father is going to do, man. All right? That's why the Lord doesn't play, man. I think Isaiah 45. The Lord, he controls the good and the evil. Isaiah 45, Isaiah 45, 7. Isaiah 45, verse 7. I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So this is what's going on. So whether you die, whether you live, the Most High is the one that has that who has the power. Right? The Most High doesn't, the Most High is a man that doesn't play. Didn't really want to go too long, so with that, let us say our praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKakodash, the one of the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.